Lead a one-man revolution from your armchair, talking cliches to listeners that aren't there. You call it warfare, but your wars aren't fair. If they were, there'd be suicide bombers in arms fairs.
YouTube, salute. Shout out to one of my Patreon members. They requested rhyme Asylum, Lost. I'm going to react to this, but I heard it already, so this is a reaction/review. And if you want any requests, you can sign up through Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse, or you can just donate. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Stream Apps, everything's in the description. Check out this track.
I was birthed in a savage hell, where the system's a straitjacket and grey. Planet Earth is a padded cell, trapped in the same place. We live in a maze with deadly weapons hidden away in these militant days. To reach a different stage, we must struggle and strive. I can't sit in this cage, believe in government lies while stages juggle our lives. The future is bleak, cause we got youths on the streets causing trouble with knives. So when will this havoc stop? I said a holy prayer for people not to vote for Tony Blair in the ballot box, cause he's only cared hiding the truth from people. The greed of mankind fertilizing the roots of evil, searching for life's purpose. Knowing I'm lost, never going to Moscow, praying at Christ churches. Displaying tight verses has become a way of life. Leading a sinful path will cause me to pay a price. And now burning in hell is bound to be mine and fate. Can't have a life in paradise or enter heaven's gates.
All right, y'all, let's pause it so far. So Skirmish, he's breaking it down, talking about, being birthed in hell, and the system has got him in a straitjacket, and he on this planet Earth, which is like a cell to him, and he's dealing with all these deadly weapons that he see on a daily basis, and dealing with this government, which is crazy. And he said people, they're praying, but at the same time, people not to vote for Tony Blair in the ballot box. People trying to actually put their hope into voting, but it's not actually working. He said never going into mosque or praying at Christ's church, displaying tight verses that become the way of life. So he feels that hip hop is better than even anything that's religious. This is his religion over going to a church or a mosque. So, all right, let's keep breaking it down.
Rats in a race on a climb and chasing glory, can't fall flat on my face. I know time ain't waiting for me, so my aim's making progress. Finding a safe haven, but my brain's aching in this painstaking process. In this life I lead, I either fight or bleed, cause all the sights of greed affected this righteous seed. And knowing how unkind life can seem, my mind drifts, cause it's sometimes nice to dream. And deep inside of me I feel I need to change, cause only in times of need is when I seem to pray. We're even harming ourselves with the air we're breathing. I'm so stressed to the point when my hair's receding. Humans losing their lives in violent killings. I'm waiting for the world to end and time is ticking. Some people choose the path of righteous living, while others refuse to be brainwashed by religion. So repent your sins before Christ is risen. Until the end begins, I choose to fight the system.
Okay, so continue with verse 1. He said we're all rats in this race, so it's like a rat race for everybody, and you're trying to chase and gain this glory. He said his mind drifts because it's sometimes nice to dream. Everybody's mind drifts because you dream of things that you want to happen in your life. You try to escape, depression, stress, all these type of things. Humans losing their lives and violent killings are waiting for the world to end, and time is ticking. People are dying every day. We're talking about through police brutality. We're talking about through diseases. We're talking about through beyond what you can imagine. But we're dying. And he's I'm waiting for this world to end. So he's waiting for the world as far as his time to move on. Don't gotta worry about dealing with this bullshit. He can go somewhere else where he feels like there's no more turmoil. Some people choose the path of righteous living, while others refuse to be brainwashed by religion. So understand, a lot of people don't really respect religion like that. I'm a spiritual person. I mean, everybody has their own path, but to me, I'm more spiritual. So religion can brainwash you, it can indoctrinate you. So let's keep going with verse 1.
Roads roamed by the coldest of souls of devilish eyes, seeing how most of the globe's Americanized. Fire in the heavenly skies and Armageddon, drifting into darkness so far from heaven. And the meaning of life remains an unanswered question. I learn from mistakes in the past and present. Now humanity's overpowered by the forces of evil, and over time God's become less important to people. Destinations off the rails, living life, committing crimes, ended up locked in jail, using guns and knives, ruining tons of lives. It's like a permanent black cloud over these London skies.
Okay, y'all. So at the end of verse 1, he's going to fight the system to the end. Excuse me. He said, I learned from mistakes in the past and present. Now humanity is overpowered by the forces of evil, and over time, God becomes less important to the people. So think about it. When you're dealing with so much chaos in your life or on this planet, it's like your faith with God, there's some type of disconnection. I'm not generalizing everybody, but a lot of people give up. They're like, you know what, God not helping me. I got to fight this myself. Committing crimes, ending up locked in jail, using guns and knives, ruining tons of lives. It's a permanent black cloud over these London skies. So speaking on London, not from London, but everything that's going on, you have crime. It's at a high. You have people who are homeless. You have, people being socially oppressed. So it feels like we have to do something. If you don't do nothing, you're going to just be around like a walking zombie. Keep going.
Cause the system's infected, so take a step back and look at life from a different perspective. The ups and downs, just when you touch the clouds, your luck is out and you fall to the dusty ground. Haunted by this horrible carnage, life's a nightmare, I lie scared, lost in the darkness. The ups and downs, just when you touch the clouds, your luck is out and you fall to the dusty ground. This is a lost world full of crazy places. It's hell on earth and it's getting worse on a daily basis. Head spinning from lack of sleep, on the brink of insanity. I clench my fist to get a grip on reality, sick of twisted morality, dodging us like snakes, locked in a mind state, never following blind faith. Our food's play with carcinogens. What's hardest to fathom is parts of this planet are starving to death. In prison, the white Nazis, humans are equal, yet the stupidest people build systems of hierarchy. The famous praised by these mugs, they're the same as a layman. I must stop waiting in the rain for the bus. Cancer cracking the AIDS virus, no intelligence. Idiots commit random acts of insane violence. People are ignorant. Evil is infinite, kept breathing by a breed of secret is in the...
All right, so we're going to break down verse 2 by Cyclone. So he said, this world is a crazy place out here, and it's hell on earth, and we got to deal with this shit every day. But you got to actually, tighten up your bootstraps, lace your boots and ball your fists up and make that shit happen. The food is toxic, it's poison, got pesticides in the food. The white Nazi should be in prison. Let the people be in charge. Power to the people. Give the people, put the power in the people's hands. Huey P. Newton always said that, power to the people. Black Panthers always meant that. Cancer, crack, and the AIDS virus. No intelligence idiots commit random acts of insane violence. So we dealing with cancer, crack epidemic, and the HIV AIDS virus. And what is that always being talked about? What are people being treated about? And you have ignorant fools who's committing insane violence. We talking about like death threats, bombings, and going into schools, shooting up the schools. Keep breathing out a breed of secret syndicates, no justice and equal systems. Teach the victims. Yeah, there's no justice at all. It's just us. Keep going.
No justice in legal systems. Teach the victims, and it seems evil villains only see weeks in prison. Resentfully await the end of time. Races generalize. The devil manifests through hateful genocide. Burning molecules of fossil fuels, wasting the planet's energy. Packets of tobacco, a plague of satanic devilry. The aftermath of bloodshed's everlasting. No genies and bottles of spirits, wishes never granted. Burning their lungs up on cigarettes. Drinking to hidden depths, looking like sticking sex to living dead. Extinction's been maliciously planned. Don't roll religious. The holy scriptures are written by man. People leading a life for secrets of lies deep in the night, being deceitful and leaving to cheating their wives. Ascending divorce rates, relationships turn tasteless quick and ending defending a court case. I ain't even living in cardboard boxes, but right now it seems like my life's got more issues than Marvel comics.
Ooh, that shit was hard. I like that when he said, I'm not even living in a cardboard box, but I feel like my life has more issues than the Marvel comics, and Marvel comics has a big, huge library. So you talk about, Cyclone's talking about like how the devil is manifested through these disdain genocides. And when you think about genocides, think about all these dictators. Think about Hitler. Think about King Leopold. Think about some people throughout history that have committed all these crazy acts. Even Christopher Columbus, punk ass. So thinking about that, burn their lungs on cigarettes, drinking to hidden depths, looking like stick insects, the living dead, extensions being maliciously planned. Don't grow religious. The Holy Scriptures were written by men. See, for real, the Bible written by men. People putting their faith in the wrong things. That's why shit is not working. Damn, he's going in. Keep going.
The capital city got no superheroes. The value of human life's been reduced to zero. The evolution of street pollution means the fumes that are breathed by humans induce disease and tumours. And war's been national panic and civilian corpses. Military forces cause collateral damage. Politics is a lost abyss. We got no control, trapped on our mobile phones, doomed for apocalypse. So fuck the general election, cause most are ignorant to others, living at the opposite ends of the spectrum. What if life's an illusion, a mystery, and some people spend their entire time trying to find a solution? All I know is while I strive for the truth and fight the confusion, still ain't reached my final conclusion. And that's it. Feeling trapped cause the system's infected.
Alright, so the last verse, the last part of verse 2, capital city got no superheroes. So he means there's nobody that's going to come save you in this city. They're not going to save you. The value of human lives being reduced to zero. So the human life is not worth nothing. It's like to the world. Street pollution is worse out here. Military forces cause collateral damage. He said, what if life's an illusion, a mystery of some people spend their entire life trying to find a solution? All I know, while I strive for the truth and fight for the confusion, still ain't reached my final conclusion. So life can be an illusion to some people. You could be searching all your life and then you feel like, damn, you still didn't hit a milestone. You feel like, did I ever accomplish something? Did I ever reach that pinnacle? Deep.
Step back and look at life from a different perspective. The ups and downs, just when you touch the clouds, your luck is out and you fall to the dusty ground. Haunted by this horrible carnage, life's a nightmare. I lie scared, lost in the darkness. The ups and downs, just when you touch the clouds, your luck is out and you fall to the dusty ground.
So here he said at the end, the ups and downs is when you touch the clouds. Your luck is out and you fall to the dusty ground. So the ups and downs, when you touch the clouds, reaching above the clouds. A lot of people in this world, they feel lost. They feel like they have no search. They don't have a destiny. They're not walking on their path, their journey. And that's what hurts us. But even if you are doing great, you can just be an exception, not the rule. And that's what hurts a lot of people, because you can feel like, well, I'm not being bothered with internalized racism or systematic oppression. Like, but you are though. You are being involved somehow, because you cannot like separate yourself from everybody in this world. You are still a participant in what goes on out here. And people got to understand that this is a deep, deep ass song. Thank you so much to my Patreon member. And if you want to be a Patreon member, like I said, Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. But to become a Patreon member, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Thank you so much for everybody that's been showing me love, all the beautiful emails, all the great DMs on my Instagram. If you want to add me on Instagram, the information is in the description. Until next time, peace.